Welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about some of the NBA trade deadline deals that might have slipped under your nose a little bit. Some of the deals that just maybe you missed, you're at work, or you just didn't have complete time to follow the trade deadline. So I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about a few that I found that were important but slipped under the radar a bit. And didn't quite get the spotlight compared to some of the bigger deals. Leave a like and subscribe. I'd like to post sports content similar to this. Some football, some basketball, some soccer soon. I'll probably do a video on the Champions League quarterfinals coming up. So, let's gonna do it. So the first one I want to talk about is Lou Williams to the Hawks for Rajon Rondo. As you can see, it's the thumbnail, and it's on your screen right now. Lou Williams hasn't really been what he was supposed to be this season. Same thing for Rajon. This is a kind of a good switch. I think the Clippers are losing a little bit of the potential of Lou Williams, but they are getting playoff Rondo, and come playoff time, the Clippers might need playoff Rondo. This was pretty much the point where it became pretty obvious that the Clippers weren't going to be trading for Lonzo Ball or Kyle Lowry when they made this deal, and brought Rajon Rondo in. And for Lou Williams, this is nice for him because he gets to go to Atlanta and he can vibe with Jack Harlow and have wings at strip clubs as much as he likes. Moving on to some of the other deals, J.J. Redick and Nikola Melli got sent to Dallas for James Johnson, someone else, and some picks. I don't have the trade details right in front of me. I apologize. This makes me sad because I really like J.J. Redick's podcast and really hate the Mavericks for some reason. But I really can't wait to watch Luka Doncic draft its favorite pizza topping. Someone on Twitter made that joke. I don't know why. I found it really funny. But this is J.J. Redick. He has I believe, an ankle injury or something along the lines. A right foot injury, maybe. I hope it's not his Achilles. I doubt it, though. I feel like I'd remember it if it was. But he's going to Dallas. He's had an off year shooting percentage-wise and just really hasn't been able to catch fire from behind the arc in the way he usually does. Hopefully Dallas gives him a little bit of more of a chance to do that. He's definitely going to be coming off the bench. But I'm excited to see how it works for him. Moving on to another deal, the Celtics sent Daniel Tyson to Chicago. Good move for Chicago as they get some reinforcement down low to back up, or at least to help back up Nikola Vucevic, who they just brought in. So that's a pretty good deal for them. Evan Fournier got sent to the Celtics. That's another deal that happened. That's pretty good for Fournier. He gets a move and turn into a team that's at least trying to make themselves a contender, or even just make the playoffs at this point. I think that needs to be the Celtics' first priority is to at least 100% make sure that they are in the playoffs. And then we can focus, and then they can focus on being contenders. Let's see. Marquese Chris, who our agent, who spelled his name wrong, got sent to the Spurs for pennies. I like Chris. I think he has potential, but it just hasn't been working out. Maybe Popovich can figure it out, but honestly, I doubt it. Norman Powell got sent to the Trailblazers for Gary Trent. This is one of the bigger deals that definitely slipped under the radar, as Powell's been on fire lately for the Raptors, who I thought they were either going to go all out and sell or do nothing this trade deadline, and they somehow did a weird thing in the middle. They didn't end up trading Lowry, but they did trade Powell. I feel like they need to trade both of those to be able to, I guess, establish where they want to be going forward. But now they're just in this weird middle ground, and I have to say I don't like it. George Hill got sent to the Sixers. Tony Bradley got sent to the Thunder. I believe Terrence Ferguson ended up with the Knicks. There were some other pieces in the deal that I don't quite have off the top of my head. I was kind of surprised the Sixers didn't want to build around Tony Bradley as Joel Embiid had suggested. But Bradley's a pretty good young player. I hope the Thunder utilize him to the best of his abilities. Daniel Gafford got sent to the Wizards, and now I'm sad. JaVale McGee got sent to the Nuggets for Isaiah Harvenstein, that experiment really didn't work out. There just weren't enough minutes. He's okay when he did play, but there just weren't enough minutes, especially with Jokic playing for Isaiah Harvenstein to really establish himself in the Nuggets rotation. And that's kind of all the deals I wanted to talk about. Dylan Wright, young point guard, he's got a lot of potential, got sent to the Kings for Corey Joseph, and who knows, maybe he'll be their third guard one day. Maybe we'll get that De'Aaron Fox, maybe we'll get a starting five of Marvin Bagley, Dylan Wright, Buddy Hield, and Tyrese Halliburton, and De'Aaron Fox. That'd be weird. It won't happen anytime soon. I don't know what I'm rambling on about. I'll probably have one more video on the trade deadline. I'm going to talk about Victor Oladipo going to the Heat. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe. Turn notifications on so you don't miss that. And I'll see you tomorrow.